What up, Dokkaners? The new STR Piccolo that nobody has is here. Let's go ahead and test him out. 55% level 1 links. Easy good, easy bet. Let's find out. Saiyan Saga Earth Protecting Heroes. Key +3. Stats 200%. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Causes Colossal. No comma, no perma. All those stat buffs, those are all temporary for the turn. For the 18 key, massively raised attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. For the passive, key +4 attack and defense +250, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. High chance to crit, guards all attacks. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack +300%. When receiving an attack with 12 or more key, defense +200%. When in slot 2 or 3 obtaining key spheres, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. Earthbred fighters, allies, key +1, attack and defense +30%. Saiyan Saga category allies, key +1 attack +30% for 2 turns. For 3 turns from the character's entry, damage reduction 50%. So basically 2 turns that he's around, you're going to have guard plus 50% damage reduction. For 8 turns from the character's entry, 70% chance to dodge. Starting from the 9th turn from the start of battle, key +4 attack +250, chance to crit +50% and damage reduction 60%. So over the course of the as the turns go by and you lose the damage reduction, you'll have a little bit of dodge to sort of get you by, and then after the 9th turn you will get guaranteed crit because this +50 combines with this, so you'll have guaranteed crit and you'll have 60% damage reduction, essentially replacing this. But that's a long time in between. Why would you want to stay as Piccolo the whole time? Well, that is where the standby comes in. Can be activated starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, stands by for 10 turns, during which charge count increases by 3 per STR key sphere obtained by allies, and 1 per non-STR key sphere obtained by allies. By allies? That means this unit doesn't count? Is that what that means? All right, so now we take a look at the standby Goku. So this guy greatly raised attack for 4 turns, causes Mega Colossal damage to the enemy, seals super attack. For the passive, attack and defense +300%, receives an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained, high chance to crit. For 5 turns from the character's entry, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to STR key spheres. Guards all attacks. That's only for 5 turns. From the 6th turn onwards from the character's entry, damage reduction +10% per key sphere obtained up to 70. So in order to still keep this level of tankiness, you have to pick up enough orbs. Kind of reminds me of the Int Super Boss support Frieza. Golden Frieza. Only you don't have guard anymore. For every STR key sphere obtained, attack and defense +60%. All allies, attack and defense +10% up to 50. All enemies, defense -10%, no more than 50%. For every type key sphere obtained, STR excluded, you give 70% defense to yourself. And then all enemies, attack -10%, no more than 30. So there is actual usefulness in picking up non-STR key spheres. To an extent, depending on what you're doing. If you're fighting a bunch of enemies where you kind of have to nerf, this can help you. If you're fighting a singular target and you want to make them extra squishy, this might be better. But there is an actual contingency here. When attacking with 18 or more key, attack +100%. When the finish effect is not activated, interrupts the attacked enemy when attacking with 18 or more key. When receiving an attack with 18 or more key, defense +150. When the finish effect is activated or when attacking with 24 key, attack +50%, guaranteed crit when there's a Pure Saiyans category enemy or extreme class enemy. So how do you build the character? My early thoughts on this is that when you switch to this version of Goku, you kind of want to maybe just focus on the damage a little bit more, because he's got a multiplicative super on his 12 key. He only has 1 super attack, by the way. There's no 18 key. But since he has a multiplicative attack buffing ability, if you launch more attacks, which can, then turn into super attacks, you increase the chances of your attack being higher whenever you eventually use that finisher move. Doesn't necessarily have to be turn 10, doesn't have to be turn 9, could even just be turn 5 or 6 after this part wears off. So I feel like getting the most out of the offensive side of the character, I feel like additional is going to be the way to go, and then dodge would be secondary, especially considering this is not meant to be a slot 1 unit in either form, Piccolo or Goku. So putting a secondary emphasis on dodge, I think would be okay. Critical isn't required because at the minimum, both characters have 50% crit. So in my opinion, critical is off the table. It's all about additionals and dodge. Any combination of the two is where I'm going. But over the course of the video, I might change my mind, so we'll see. But level 1 links, and 55%. So we don't have any equips or anything like that. This is our team. We are running the Saiyan Saga team. I am not bringing the physical Goku Piccolo because as of this unit's initial release, the unit, the exchange Goku Piccolo has not received an EZA. So they're not going to be that great. So this is going to be our setup, and we'll see what we can do. This guy's going to have multiple slot 1 units floating around, and then we'll see what happens in the harder fights. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's fix the rotations. All right, this ain't too bad. Let's have Gohan and Piccolo together. Here we go. Oh, wait, is there an intro for Gohan? Doesn't Nappa have an intro? No, I'm thinking Cybermen. Oops. Right. Okay. Do I even need to bother showing why this guy doesn't belong in slot 1? I think we can all understand. He doesn't... Well, I guess we should. Everybody knows he should not be in slot 1, but let's go ahead and put him in slot 1 anyway. 50% damage reduction and guard. You know, some people are going to be like, you know what? That's not too bad. Nah. Yeah, it's a show. I have to. I hate wasting this opportunity for Gohan, but it's a showcase. We got to test him out this way. All right, so let's do this. He only needs 18 ki, right? Yeah, he doesn't have any key-based restriction past 12. All right, so let's do this. All right, and then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. All right, let's see what happens. Hit me. Why? How? Oh, 70%. I forgot. 70%. I forgot he had that. Man. Yeah, so even less reliant on dodge then, especially early. Man, I totally forgot. I totally forgot he had that dodge. Stupid. I mean, that's good. That's good. Okay, so he does have some slot 1 functionality early, you know, if you have to. And on a Saiyan Saga team, no less, you might actually have to put him in slot 1 on occasion. But just know that if you do, you lose a lot. He needs to be slot 2 or 3 to fully, like, get his passive going. Okay, well. That's part of it. Yay. Yay. Oh, I don't know. I want to feel something. Let's put Raditz slot 1. I want to see if Raditz can do some dodging for me. Can you be my buddy? Can you dodge? Oh, sure. Yeah. 40 million attack stat for Raditz. I feel like I should point that out just because Raditz recently got his ECA and he's one of the alternate leader skills you might have to run. So we do owe him a little mention there. Okay. So here, I am not going to leave him in slot 1. I'm going to put him in his natural position, which is slot 2. So that way we can get all of this extra stuff going on here. Okay. We still have our 50% damage reduction. So we're going to have Gohan slot 1. Let's have Gohan go after Zamasu. We might have a little bit of... Oh, yeah. We get a little bit of extra ki, right? Oh. Wait, what? Am I dumb? What is additional? Oh, these two. Because he's picking up ki, he gives himself an additional ki plus 2. That's what that was. Okay. So let's do this. And then we have a little bit of extra support courtesy of Raditz in slot 3. Okay. This is a nice pairing. Gohan and Piccolo together. They work for Saiyan Saga. Gohan gets to use his Link Super. Gohan can also act as a nice replacement slot 1. Ooh, but he does the AoE. Yeah. More dodge? No? Okay. All right, so 28 million attack stat, as we saw before, for the Piccolo. We now have the possibility for 2 supers following that. We had about 10 million damage. It's against Zamasu, so I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't use that, put that against him, because Zamasu is extra tanky. I'm kind of using this rotation, this fight, to stall, so that we can actually go the distance with the 10 turns. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty hard to do that, considering how many AoE units we actually have on this team. We've got the 2 Nappa Vegetas, we've got physical Raditz, we've got Int Gohan. That's half of our team. I'm not gonna use that though. Ooh, STR Nappa will be a good support. Okay, so let's do... Oh, nice. We're not going to get a crit here. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. All right, so starting next turn, Goku is going to... We're going to have Piccolo go standby. So that's when we can begin the standby orb collecting. For the sake of this fight, I think we're better off just kind of playing through the fight with Goku as he is and not really trying to get that full finisher. We're going to try to organically run through it. All right, so here we go. Standby mode. When he switches, which orb is he gonna change? Randomly change. Oh, any key sphere. Okay. All right. Well, we got a lot of orbs to pick up, so this will be pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Is it true that you got yourself a new technique up your sleeve? I sure hope so, Piccolo.
Yeah. The problem is, it takes me a while to gather enough energy for it. So, here's the deal. You'll have to fight him alone and draw his attention.
All right. I'll hold him off.
Hang in there as long as you can.
Okay, standby mode, engage. And there goes Goku picking up all them orbs. Okay. So for 5 turns, he's gonna have the extra damage reduction, the extra guard and everything. And we're gonna make the enemy extra squishy with all the orbs we're gonna pick up. So we're gonna give all these to Gohan. Gohan is not going to get his Link. No, he still gets the Link super attack because of the... Oh, yeah, the exchange still means Piccolo is around. Okay. And then we'll do the... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Am I just wrong here? Goku triggers the Link super attack. I was just testing it. All right, we're picking up 9 orbs, 9 STR key spheres. So we're going to be getting 50% attack and defense. We're going to be getting 540% attack and defense from himself. And then we're going to be nerfing the enemy by 50% defense. Oh my. You know what? I'm going after Rose with him. I'm doing it. Let's do that. And then we'll do this. Would have been nice to give him extra support from Vegeta, but it's fine. So look at our count. We're already at 36. So we can probably use the finisher before this fight is over. Dodge, please. Thank you. Good job, kid. 55 million attack for Gohan. He is getting pretty juiced up here. Kindly don't kill, because that would be very annoying. Stop. Thank you. $43.5 million attack stat. There he is. 28 million damage with a crit. All right. Pretty good. Not really something that I need to have regularly on the rotations. I can float him off, you know? I don't need to have him there. We're probably going to take him out here. Yeah, we're probably taking him out this turn. If I do that. Oh. Yeah, do this. Nice dodge. Good job, buddy. All right, guaranteed crit. Yeah, y'all are dead. Oh! Awesome! We just got an extra turn. Excellent. Raditz's incompetence from his old self just kicked in and gave us an extra turn. Thank you. So that was turn 1. So we got to keep track. So this is now turn 2. Oh, oops. I should have picked up more orbs, huh? I don't think I paid too much attention with orb pickup. Oopsies. Okay. I don't think we picked up too much. We're probably at like mid 40s. Right? Oh, we're actually, okay. So we can now use it. I'm not going to do it, but we could totally use it. Okay, so let me do this. Goku is not going to get his attack off because Gohan's going to kill. But we are going to pick up 6 more orbs, and that is going to shoot up our count quite a bit. Also, it's going to give us 5 extra orbs. So that's going to max out our team boost for the turn. It's also going to max out the enemy's defense drop, and it's going to give us 300% attack and defense. Also, we are getting additional support courtesy of Nappa because we are fighting multiple enemies. So there is that. Okay, let's do that. From 52, we jump up to 68. Ooh, we can pick up even more. 74. Meanwhile, this Gohan is cooking. I'm actually kind of liking this dynamic between Gohan and Piccolo here. This is actually pretty cute. All right, next up we're fighting AGL. Pretty sure we'll kill him in 1 turn. My only concern is that we might kill him. Doesn't this guy change orbs? Changes physical to rainbow key spheres. Physical to rainbow, that's pointless. That's not going to help us whatsoever. All right, so let's just let me just do this. How many orbs can we pick up? 6. All right, so let's do this. 3, 4. Okay, let's put these. I want to save those STR orbs if by some chance we don't actually kill this turn, so I'm just going to do this. All right, so we went from 68 to 86.
Time to get serious.
Oh, crap! Wait. No. Miss. Please don't kill.
Let's go.
Thank you. I thank you. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Vegeta, you cook too much. You know that, buddy? Ah! Stop! Oh, you heal. Oh, I love you. All right, we're not killing here. Love it. Love it. All right, cool. Okay. So notice how throughout this whole fight so far, Gohan has been stacking quite a bit and he's rocking some pretty crazy numbers. He's at like 60+ million. When we picked up 9 STR key spheres, Goku on this team with this setup was rocking around 45 million, which isn't anywhere close to Gohan. So that's mainly meant to just prove that you don't have to be running the Goku on the rotation at all times. You can have a standby doing its thing while he's off rotation. It would keep him on though for the orb changing. So we're gonna be picking up 7 with this. If I bring these together, actually this might give us a better orb pickup. So let's do this. And then I'm gonna do, ooh, we get 8 orbs. Okay, so we're gonna pick up 8. Okay. We're at 114 if I pick up 6, 4, 6, 5. Okay, let's do this. We're at 120 charge count. 42 million attack stat on this one. If we could maybe not kill again, that would be awesome. Okay, yeah, no. That was asking for too much. All right, assuming next turn we don't kill, we can use the special beam cannon then, and we can rock Zamasu's world. We got 5 turns left of this thing. We could keep going, but I don't wanna. Okay, so let's pick up more orbs. Let's do. Will Vegeta kill? Ooh, I'm scared. Vegeta, please don't kill, buddy. I really hope he doesn't kill. Four. Next turn, we would have that Vegeta transform physical orbs to rainbow if we needed to. Okay, no, I don't know if we can afford to do that. Okay, 134 orbs. All we got to do now is just make sure that we don't kill him. I don't think we will. Pretty sure we're good. Oh, good dodge. Let's go. Oh, that's not enough to kill. Easy, 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 easy. Okay. Here we go. Special beam next turn. Okay, now how can we set this up to give us even more stuff? Ooh, okay. Who gives us more synergy? We have 3 links. We have only 3. Okay. So I'm gonna have Vegeta go first to pick up these 2 to give us extra stats. If I use his active, I could give an extra 20%, but I'm a little afraid. Yeah, not doing it. All right, so let's do this. Extra stat buff. Okay. 1 STR key sphere gives us 3, but we're picking up 6 here. So this is more worth it. So we'll do this. So that brings our total to 142. We didn't go the whole distance, but this fight is not that long. So let's go ahead and see what this gives us. With 142, 3 links active on a 220% lead team. Let's see.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Prepare yourself.
Do it!
Where's he holding him?
Special beam cannon!
Oh! That's a flagrant foul. 44 million damage on a crit. This guy does have extra damage reduction, so that, you know, we do have to mention that. 44 million damage. Let's try using Vegeta's active. It's going to give us an extra boost. I don't know if we'll kill. I was a little reluctant to use it, but now that we got our damage from the finisher, we can test it with this now, as long as this doesn't kill. Hey, didn't kill. Perfect. All right, so we get a little bit more here. And now with the orb changing, very nice. Now we do this. Ooh, 10 orbs versus 6. I'm going with this. All right. Oh my God. Oh, that would have been so nice. All right, we got to do it again.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Prepare yourself.
Do it!
Special beam cannon!
55.5 million damage on a crit. So a substantial difference with that Vegeta support there. And also we got more orbs. So there you go. All right. That was our first stint using the 55% STR Piccolo. Let's run it back. You knew we were going to do this. Let's test out Bio Broly. Let me turn off all animations. All right, here we go. So we're going to do the usual. We're going to stick him in slot 1. And we're going to see what happens. Link's probably not going to be too helpful here. But it's cool. So let's put this guy slot 1. He's got 70% chance to dodge. He's got 50% damage reduction. And he's got guard. On the first turn with basically no links, what's he going to get? Let's find out. Oh, wow. Okay. And he dodged. He's not supposed to be a slot 1. But there you go. There's some context for you. So he takes 100,000 on a slap. So just imagine how much he would have taken on that super. Are we dead next turn? Oh, this team makeup sucks for Bio Broly. There are only 3 units that the Piccolo fits on in terms of the max 250 to 20% leader skill. That is AGL, Namek, or Saiyan Saga Vegeta, Tech, the 10th anniversary Goku Vegeta, basically. Those are the only 3 characters in Dokkan at the moment that provide the 250% HP and 220% stats. And we just got 2 out of the like 2 of the worst characters on 1 rotation for Bio Broly. So this, did I bring a Ghost Usher? I hope I did. This is one of the best teams to run in general in terms of just the surrounding talent to help kind of carry him. Mainly, though, on this sort of a team, you'd be relying on the others to do the heavy lifting while the Piccolo switches to Goku and then just stacks, right? Oh, will we be okay? Let's find out. What item did I bring? I brought a Ghost Dash, or I brought a Whis. Okay. Maybe we survive this. It would be nice, so I can check that second turn Piccolo. Dodge, please. Nice. Oh, please stop. Please stop. You're making him mad. Please stop. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, cool. I can never consistently get a feel for how strong Bio Broly gets. I goof around with so many stupid teams on this event that I always have such a skewed perception for how strong he gets and how fast. All right, so we're good. So we'll get to test out Piccolo without any item support. We will test out Piccolo's defense on the second appearance after 3 turns of abuse. No, 2 turns of abuse from on Broly. All right, so we got STR, Goku slot 1, Desu. He'll give us some... Do I want him to give us extra defense? I actually don't think I do. Well, there's no way... I mean... I don't want him to give me defense. I don't. Okay, let me do this. All right, perfect. That's enough. That will give me just what I need. So we're going to be massively raising defense and then maybe a couple more. All right, let's do that. And then, I don't know. Switch this dude.
I won't lose.
All right. All right, do me a favor. Don't die, Goku buddy. Thank you. All right, nice. We still smacked him a couple of times, made him stronger. All right, so we're still around the same 24 million attack stat. We had 27 million on the Saiyan Saga team. Okay. Damage, not that crazy. It's cool, though. It's cool. We got 3 supers. Nice. So with 50% damage reduction, 70% chance to dodge, and guard, are we going to get hit one? Okay, well, we might not be able to necessarily stress test how much damage he'll take because we can't control his dodge. But I will say in terms of how he fits on a team taking on Bio Broly, I'd say he fits pretty well. Because he'll never be a slot 1. If you have to, you can, because he's got 70% chance to dodge with damage reduction, but he's probably not going to survive a super attack slot 1 before he gets to go. In slot 2 or 3, he should be fine. So I think, no stress test aside, he survives the Bio Broly test, which is actually a good thing. That doesn't make him a must summon at all, but it's definitely a bonus for the guy. I seriously doubt we're going to make it back to that rotation. I'll try. I don't want to use Whis though. Oh, if I do this, I think I'll kill him. No, he's gonna heal. Nah, we're good. All right. If we somehow survive, we can get one more test with Piccolo. Dodge. Whatever, man. Piccolo's good for this fight. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am going to be running through Festival of Battles, not all the way, but just to the extent that we can test out this guy's full, not Spirit Bomb, Special Beam Cannon. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have the events necessary to truly test out that ability to its absolute max, which kind of blows. So, let's go ahead and just run through this. So we got to wait for turn 4. 4th turn from the start of battle, which means actually turn 5. You know what? Let's skip all this. As we work our way through, I'm going to actually have this Vegeta do a little bit of team stacking, if possible, just to give us a little bit of extra juice. Thank you. All right, it is time. Stand by. Engage. So there it is. All right. So I'm gonna have this dude go for ew. All right. Well, I'm gonna do this. Actually, wait. Wait. Let me do this, right? Oh, I want his orb changing around more. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. So we're picking up 12 orbs, 11. All right, so let's do this. Okay. And then we either pick up 3 or we pick up 7. I'm gonna pick up this. All right, so we're at 44 charge count. Ooh, Goku's actually gonna go here. 44 million attack. We don't have perfect synergy, but we have a good amount. 44 million attack stat, 61 million damage. I mean, I don't know if that really matters. This is against Festival of Battles. We're fighting the scrubs early on. Let's see if we can get some more orbage. Give me that. And then give me this. And then I get to combine all those orbs. Yes! Wait, what are we at? I didn't get to see the number. We are now at 78. Okay. I'm putting this dude in slot 1 so that we can pick up all these orbs. So let's do this. Does it matter if he's slot 1, slot 2? Oh, no. All right, so let's do this. Have fun. Go crazy. Wow. You know what? I'm in the mood for some orb changing. Gimme. Yeah, baby! We are at 104. 121. Another 5, another 6. Give me some of those cookies. 40 million attack stat. 42 million damage, and he deleted him. Nice. Uh-oh. I just realized Goku is slot 1 and the Super Saiyan 4 is slot 2. He might overwrite Goku's orb changing and ruin it. Oh, that'd be bad. That would be real bad. Okay, so what do we got to do here? I'm going to save those for EX time. So let me do this. 132. This brings us up to 147. Ooh. Okay. And then we'll do this. 154. We still got a lot of time left. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna skip all this. So in order to use Special Beam Cannon on turn 10, we are gonna have to bench the Goku so that he's off for a couple of turns. The problem with that is that you sacrifice so much with the STR orbs that you're losing when he's not present to transform the orbs. So I think it's better to keep him around and use Special Beam Cannon on turn 9 rather than going the distance to turn 10. It's a gamble. If you have items and stuff to supplement, then of course that would make it better. But we're trying to show a full Special Beam Cannon, but naturally done. I think this is ultimately the best way to do it. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah. And then, do I want to use the active? I don't think I need to here. We have a good amount of orbs. So let me do this, bring those down. By the way, this guy has guard still, right? Yeah, he has guard and damage reduction. Okay, 7 orbs, 5 orbs. All right, so we are at 187. We are now at 194. $40 million attack. Just want to show what he's doing against these guys. Iraqi. We're at 194 now. We're on the Hachiyak Goku rotation. I'm going to do this. Pick up all these. 194. What does that bring us to now? 217. Let's pick up all of these. Actually, ooh. I think I should do this. I'm gonna bring these down so I can pick up these STR orbs over here. Yeah. That brings our total to 228. Okay. Actually, my math wasn't mathing because, you know, stupid. I am gonna bench him. We have 4 turns left, so I'm gonna bench him right now, and then he'll come back in 3 turns. And he doesn't have to be the one to pick up the STR orbs, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And then, I mean, why not? Let's go. Oh. That'll kill him. I can't do that. Whoops. All right, well. We are gonna kill the guy, right? I sure hope so. 253.
Time to get serious.
And I'm gonna keep this in the video. In case we fail this, I want that to be on record. There's no way I just missed that. It was going 2 miles an hour. How did you miss? 253. So never mind what I said before. We lose one turn with him here, but we gain one turn with him coming back. So we're basically covering our loss. Okay. Hachiak Goku with that orb changing, though, is being super clutch. Super clutch. Oh, no! No, 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 no. How do we get all those orbs over there? Oh, man. There's so many we're missing. All right, what do we got here? What's our total? 275. All right, this is the best we can do. 270, 280. All right, we're ending this turn with 294. All right, this is it, the final turn. And of course, we're fighting an AGL unit because, you know, stupid. So we're going to put him in slot 3. The best we get here is we're getting 2 links. Saiyan Warrior Race Fierce Battle. So I'm going to put this dude slot 1, right? We're going to pick up all of that. So we go up to 312. And then I'm going to pick up all of these because this will give me 6. Yep. So this is the best we got. So 319. We're not trying to go for like min-max here. We're just going through the motion. This is just a natural run that we're doing. We've reached 10 turns. So on this final turn with a 319 charge count, let's see what we're going to do with this.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Prepare yourself. Do it! Special beam counter!
That was so not satisfying, dude. Come on. You can't even see the number. Ah, I want to see the number so bad. God. God. I mean, we killed him, so yay. So there you have it. STR Piccolo. He's a fun unit, not a must-have whatsoever. His damage as you're trying to charge up for that special beam cannon, nothing game-breaking, you know, nothing extraordinary where you have to have him. He's just another piece on any team that you would want to run him. So he's absolutely not someone you should be pursuing right now. But in terms of hit potential, I'm going to be going full offense. So I'm going max additional. And then I'll put a little bit of dodge in there. I'm not going to be putting him in situations where he has to be relying on the dodge much in his standby form. In his base form, he's got an adequate amount of dodge to begin with. So I'm okay with additionals. I'm going to be maximizing his attack, and then I'm going to put the rest into dodge. But yeah, just chill. Don't summon. Not for this guy. He's cool, but you know, you can wait till he comes back if you want. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Leave in the comments your thoughts on the nuke that is the special beam cannon Piccolo. We were able to hit max damage, but we could not see the value, which is so frustrating. But it will make for some fun content in terms of long form stuff moving forward. Like when they eventually give us longer fights where we have to actually go the distance, this guy will become more and more useful because as you saw with an over 300 charge, we did, I don't even know how much we hit max. I don't know. Show me. Show me. Maybe give me like a carnage report after the fight is over. Is that something that they could do? I don't know, man. Along with your thoughts on the unit, let me know what are some ideas that you would have for them to like give us the actual damage. Because I understand that there's like 64-bit, 34, 32-bit limit crap, but like give us some sort of like post-game stats or something. I don't know. Is that possible? Let me know in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.